It's week 2 of the NFL, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Dolphins and the Bills, next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week. Those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here's Allen to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that's... A pickup of 9. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the 1st down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll take off again. Injured player on the field, and that indeed is Josh Allen. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now, a give to Davis. And they finally finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Now it is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
17 yards on that connection. Good for a Dolphins first down. Tua going to give it to Achane. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's a give to Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now a screen set up for Achane. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Run here with Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. He'll look to throw. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Davis. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Davis. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa looking underneath for Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing again, it's Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the slot man in motion right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. And they're going to have this all the way down. The 30-yard line. Motion the slot man left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now Miami going to... into their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll drop this for ETN. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is... From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. This one complete right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Legette. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. 1st down, it's Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Zone read, it's a give to Davis. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Slot man in motion left. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. This fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Tua. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So we are through 3. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Tua. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To the air again, Tunga Bailoa. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. the gun. He'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the ground, it's Davis. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw out of the gun to the left side into the hands of Franklin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bills are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. That's taken in by Achane. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Achane. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, 8 for the first down. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's first down. Achane. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll see how they want to play this. It's 3rd down. They'll run. Whoa! And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Here we go. First and goal. Here's H.N. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. He'll drop the throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
And he'll only get down to around the 42. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.